To play Blood on the Clocktower, all players will draw a chip from the bag to decide their role for the game. This decides your character, which each have different powers, as well as your alignment for the game. The majority team, the good characters, are Team Blue. Their goal is to get a majority vote to execute the player with the demon role, while the red team, on the side of evil, will try to conceal the demon's role long enough for evil to win. The demon chooses one player to eliminate each night, and they win when two players are left remaining. The game is divided into two phases. Nighttime, when all players gather in a circle with their eyes closed, and the storyteller, who acts as a guide for the game, will tap to wake specific roles up. They may open their eyes and communicate with the storyteller non-verbally to gain clues, or use their power. This is done through the use of nods, thumbs up or thumbs down, pointing, or cards with short phrases on them. For example, the demon would point at who they want to kill that night. During the day, players can move between rooms having individual discussions and corroborating their information. If you have questions or need clarification, this is the time to meet with a storyteller privately. After individual discussions, the group will meet for a chance to make nominations towards other players for them to be executed. After the accused gives their defense, everyone will cast their votes on if this player should be executed. Votes equal to half the number of living players is required to have that player executed. Once you are dead, you can still win, but may no longer nominate people for execution, and you only have one vote to use for the rest of the game. If the player executed is not the demon, the game continues forward to the next night. If you are good, you will spend your days trying to gather clues and form trust with other players. If you're bad, you should bluff your role as a townsfolk so people believe you're on the side of good. To help this, the demon is given 3 additional roles that are out of play to bluff as.